Assalamualaikum Tophis, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? So my semester is over. It's crazy to think that at this time of the year I'd be graduating and getting a piece of paper proving it. As an update to a previous video I made, here's this year band with my name on it. Anyhow, let's start this video. I and two friends of mine started a book club. It's called Dell Lights. We named it so that Dell is our department and it's a delight to read books. Merging these two names together created Dell Lights. The working of our club were that we would set up tables and chairs, and on the tables we had books that we let borrow out. We had a whole system of notebooks and writing down books, names, departments, and phone numbers. It worked as a mini library for fictional books. The reason we started is because our own library did not have books that we could read, and we loved to read. Setting it up for the first opening was hard. Books needed tags, and we needed a catalog of the books we had. The books were all donated by ourselves and the teacher who was overseeing us. I mentioned Dr. S in an earlier video, and I rightfully called for this moment. Anyway, as she was trying to get to us and we to her, we managed to get out with what to do. Dr. S admitted that she thought we would give up, but we didn't. It was difficult to understand Dr. S at first because we all had preconceived notions as to how things would be done. It took us nearly a month of the semester before we actually put up our first stall. It was only the three of us there because we had almost zero volunteers that day. I came home to a fever. We had 4 to 5 of these through the semester, and more than 100 books were borrowed out. Some girls had the audacity to take away books and not give them back. We have texted and stuff and no answer, so we evaluated what we want to do for the next semester. We might change from a reading club to a writing club. We'll see how that pans out. During our initial setup, we met a girl from a younger semester. Although we parted ways not in the best ways, I still wish her the best in whatever she does. To end this segment off, I have seen a lot of curators from our university post about this as their social media, and honestly, it's great. It helped me put up my own videos about the club. Moving on, I was also part of the Arts and Craft Club because I love doing art. Surprisingly, they let us in. In the beginning, it was well and good. The first task was to paint up bottles of cold drinks for putting plants in them. We had an environmental club working too, so we were decorating fizz-up bottles for that. I put up a short about it and it blew up. The second time we met was for painting more donated bottles. After that, it kind of downgraded. One day, the head of the Arts and Crafts Club texted me in particular. Not the whole club, just me. She wanted another sample of the bottles. She texted me late at night claiming she needed it so we could go to Dr. S to show it. The next day was a Thursday and I was off, so I told her so. She asked me to bring it on Friday, so I agreed. That Thursday was so busy with her texting me for photos from time to time. On Thursday, the head took me to Dr. S. That was that. There were a few times she took me for meetings like this. Unfortunately, I was continuously coming late to our class on Friday. That teacher was our HOD, and upon telling her where I'd been, she asked Dr. S to vouch. Because Dr. S also only saw me for the Delights POV, who was not invited to the Arts and Crafts meetings, Dr. S said I wasn't there. I asked the Arts and Crafts head to vouch for taking me to these meetings to this teacher, but she had actively refused to do so. So now I'm stuck in her mind as a liar. It doesn't even end here. The head starts texting me to create the report for the club. I was horrified because the club head should never ask a volunteer for a report. It's always the secretary doing that, and that's why the role exists. I was also suffering from headaches at the time because I was tired, so I told her, "Tell your secretary to do this." What I basically got back was that the secretary was a CR and couldn't do her duties. I couldn't help but laugh. Like, come again? Literally, come again. I was telling her this several times that I didn't want to do it, but she didn't want to listen, or at least I felt like that. It was the first time that I cried for a while, and I ended up blocking her. The club went on to do a workshop, and not all the club members were even told about it. In hindsight, I sacrificed too much for that when I shouldn't have. It was really bad. It felt like she was taking advantage of me. During the semester, our class held a session about bridging the gap between parents and children. Most things were handled by me. On the session, I decided to come a little late because my work was behind the scenes, so I didn't consider coming early. I believed my class had it covered, but the teacher who was overseeing the session kind of panicked about the session, forcing me to come early. This session has been jam packed and so filled, and I've been wanting to take a break for a while. The last thing I want to talk about is Dr. HOD. This semester has been more crazier than it should have been. She took research class and our task was to write one. She saw my work several times and even neglected to tell me things. I didn't know the survey answers options should have been the same for each question. I showed her my result tables multiple times. I don't know why she didn't catch any of my mistakes until she wanted to give me points. I feel like she wouldn't have given me a second chance anyway. This is a teacher who also told me that 10-point Likert skills aren't a thing. It's unfortunate that she's coming next semester too. Well, that's all the significant things that happened this semester. It was so busy. I also had the best time meeting more people and making new connections. I also learned new stuff for the first time. So uni was not all that bad. As much as we are scolded in class, at least it's a little bearable for me. Dr. S's classes are the most difficult. But for me, it has been a little easy because of the Delights Club. We've come to the end of the video. Thanks for watching all the way through. I hope you like the background art I did. I'll put up the inspiration for the comic art here. It was fun doing this one, but to be honest, it took me so long. It's been at the back burner for 2 to 3 weeks now, but it's finally here. I would put this one on my closet door soon with my other works. This has taken me a great deal of effort and time to remain shut up in my notebook, sitting there unprompted. If you want your art to be featured on the background with my voice talking over it, you can email me with your speed arts with your name tag on it. I'll leave a bunch of stuff so you can see down below. So, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.